Okay, let's talk about being the transmitter and the receiver. Because as a human energetic body, you are both. If you've ever been in an auditorium, or maybe you've spoken at an auditorium and you have a microphone, and you would speak into the microphone, that's the transmitter, and then the speakers, wherever they are, would have some way to receive that signal. So you transmit and receive messages all the time. Frequency, information, vibrations, energy. I'm going uphill. Whew. Sorry. So that's important to know, because as you begin to tune in to your own energetic frequency, you'll become sensitive to the frequencies around you. And you might be sensitive to the point of, man, so-and-so's got the worst energy ever. I don't want to be around them. Or you might notice that you attract a certain kind of person to you. Are you the narcissist attractor? So a lot of our unique energetic frequencies that we have developed over our lifetime operate at a subconscious level, and we're unaware of them. So some of the core wounds that we develop based on just trauma of being alive, being around other humans, we develop these core trauma wounds like fear of abandonment, feeling like you have no control, being a victim. And these often are developed at such an early age that they just become part of the underlying program running in the background. And so what you do is you look for patterns in your life. Are you always the victim to something? Is something bad always happening to you? Not that you are intentionally drawing that to you. Please don't take it that way. But take a cold, hard look at yourself and ask yourself, how does this pattern reflect an aspect of my life? I've seen them in myself. Those are those challenging times when you begin to realize that maybe the problem is you. Not just you by yourself, because as the transmitter of a vibrational frequency, you are just naturally drawing to you a complementary energy. And think about your transmitter and your receiver kind of like a radio, the old-fashioned kind of radio with a dial. Old-fashioned meaning the kind I had as a kid. Where as you turned the dial from your favorite rock and roll station, you passed over the gospel station and the country station to get to the classical station at the end of the dial. And you can literally tune into the vibrational frequency that you desire to experience in your life. So, ask yourself the question, what vibrational frequency do I wish to transmit and in turn receive? I have met no one yet who has answered that question with, you know what? I'm going to tune into the vibrational frequency of frustration for the next 10 years of my life. Frustration, and I'll vacillate between anger and disgust. But that's an unconscious programming that's often running in the background that leaves us at that station in a loop, a pattern of behaviors and experiences. So, practical tip for you. You can cultivate your own internal vibrational frequency. Take, for example, gratitude. The past, 4 or 5 years, it's been a very popular concept. You can go to Amazon and buy gratitude journals. There's probably gratitude Facebook groups, gratitude mantras. So here's your mantra, your affirmation, your practice. It's very powerful, powerful mantra. You ready? Thank you. With sincerity and heart. Thank you. Thank you, dear listener, for taking your time to listen to this video. I appreciate you. Thank you for being someone who is interested in creating a world not only internally that is positive, but then will also be externally positive. But literally, the idea of gratitude, all these different practices that you can find, put your mind and thoughts into an intentional pattern and practice. What if you spent a day saying thank you for everything? Like, I'm outside walking right now. Thank you, sky, for not raining on me at the moment. Thank you, shoes, for keeping my feet comfortable. Thank you, bright yellow puffy coat, for keeping my body warm. Thank you, gloves, for keeping my hands warm. Thank you, earth, for the beautiful spring that's happening around me. Thank you, birds, for making music for me to hear. Thank you, geese. Where are they, geese? Yeah. Thank you, geese, for being in my neighborhood. You're fun to watch. Thank you, self, for placing yourself in the comfortable bed that you slept in last night. Thank you for the climate-controlled room that I have and my comfortable pillows. Thank you for my dog. Thank you for my husband, who snored all night long but is awake next to me now. Do that and see what changes. Gratitude is not the only emotion you can cultivate. And I truly think that gratitude, that attitude of gratitude, leads you to a place of inner peace. Because if you are grateful for your life, existence, then you could assume you're at peace with it. Another practice could be to cultivate the emotion of love. Now, I'm not speaking specifically about the initial high voltage emotion of love with a capital Love, when you first meet up with your significant other, and that total biochemical, emotional, spiritual whammy that you feel, although that's really nice. But that is not sustainable, naturally, because it is literally a biochemical interaction between two humans, and it becomes something different over time. So how to cultivate love. I heard about this one practice where take a notebook and write down all the people, animals, times of your life that you have experienced love with. And then your daily practice is to add to it as you think of more and experience more. But spend 30 seconds or 60 seconds focusing on each name on the list, and think about the aspects of that person and interaction and time in your life that you did love, or maybe still love. And let that be an emotional, energetic practice that you do every day. See what happens. So, again, forgive my huffing and puffing, but I am grateful that I get to be outside and move my healthy body today. And I love my body. I love the life that it gives me. So, there you go. Later.